$100 MBA show, where our 10-minute business lessons is just enough to give you what you need to get the business you want with our daily 10-minute business lessons for the real world. I'm your host, your coach, your teacher, Omar Zenhom. I'm also the co-founder of the $100 MBA, a complete business training and community online. And in today's lesson, you will learn, is fast money online possible? A lot of people ask when they're getting started online with a business if it's possible to make a significant amount of money quickly, like within weeks. Is this possible? Can people do this? I hear stories, I hear things on the internet. People on the internet saying they're making $1 million on a launch. Is this all hype or is it real? And if so, how is it done? So in today's episode, we're going to dissect, is it possible to make a significant, large amount of money in a short period of time online with an online business, with an online product? Let's get into it, guys. Let's get down to business. Today's episode of the $100 MBA show is sponsored by HostGator. With their 24/7 live support via phone, chat, or email, they'll walk you through step-by-step how to create the website you need. They'll get you up and running in no time. Plus, they can help you with every part of your website. It's like having your own tech team on call. Whether it's registering a domain name, getting an SSL certificate, or just knowing your way around your website. Save 30% and get started for as low as $5 with HostGator. Just go to HostGator.com/MBA30. Again, that's HostGator.com/MBA30. Let me get this lesson started by answering today's lesson's question directly. Can you make fast money online? The answer is no. A business is a business regardless if it's online or offline, and I've never seen somebody actually build a business and sell a product and make millions of dollars instantly within weeks. It doesn't happen. Why? Because you can't sell this product to nobody. You have to sell it to an audience that you've built trust with. So you might be asking, so how do these people sell so much product? How do they make so much money on a launch? Well, they've been doing it for some time. A lot of these people have been building their business for over a decade. They have email lists in the hundreds of thousands. So obviously when you're going to launch a product to a list of 500,000 people, and if your product is $1,000, and out of those 500,000 people, 1,000 people buy, that's $1 million. So yeah, in the launch, in the weeks of the launch, when they launch the product and they sell it, they can make $1 million, but it took years to get there. So the real business, the real asset is the audience. It's the people they've cultivated and helped throughout the years to get them to be a part of their community, be part of their email list. And that's why I'm always driving home. You gotta content market. You gotta build something that adds value, whether it's blogging or podcasting or a video show on YouTube, infographics, or speaking on other podcasts. The point here is that you're giving valuable information and building an audience. So when you do have something valuable to sell, a product, and you're launching this product and you're selling this product, you have somebody to launch it to. You have a group of people that are interested in what you do and would potentially be interested in what you sell. I don't mean to be a party pooper, but that's the reality. This concept of being able to make fast money, whether it's on a product or part of a network or put up online and they will come, this is all false. This just does not happen. If I look at some of the people out there that are successful in online business, it took them years to get to that point. Recently, a friend of ours and a recent guest teacher on the $100 MBA show, John Lee Dumas of Entrepreneur on Fire, he launched a Kickstarter campaign. He was launching it for his new product called the Freedom Journal. And it's a journal that helps you track and reach your goals within 100 days. Now, John had a massive amount of success with this Kickstarter campaign. I mean, it blew everybody out of the water. Everybody was just, what in the world? This is incredible. John and his partner Kay and the whole team did an amazing job. They raised $453,000, nearly $500,000 on a Kickstarter campaign on the Freedom Journal. They had over 7,000 backers. Everybody in our industry was just absolutely in awe of the success. John just didn't write this book in a matter of days and then just publish it and put it up on Kickstarter. He didn't just slap it together and all of a sudden he made $500,000 in sales. No. Number one, he spent a lot of time writing this book and actually creating a great product. Number two, he put a lot of effort into marketing his Kickstarter campaign and building an amazing video for it building buzz. He went on so many podcasts, including our own. He went and marketed this whole thing, the Freedom Journal and the Kickstarter campaign, leading up to the launch. But most importantly, John Lee Dumas is not a newbie. He's been building his audience for years. He has a top-ranking podcast. It's the Best of iTunes podcast. He gets millions of downloads a month on his show. He's got raving fans. And he's got more than one podcast. He's got several podcasts. His partner Kate's got a podcast, Kate's Take. You should check it out. Kate's Take is an amazing show. He's got the Podcast Course podcast, a podcast about how to start a podcast. He's got a thriving blog that gets over 1 million visits a month. He's got a community, Podcaster's Paradise. He's got other products that he sells. The point is, he's been building his audience for years. So when he launched the Freedom Journal, he had an audience to launch to. So it may seem like he made fast money, but it took a long time to get there. He was able to call upon an audience of thriving fans when he launched something they wanted. See, it's not enough just to have thriving fans and have a great audience. You got to give them something they actually want to buy. No one's going to buy something they don't want. There's just too many choices out there. People are going to spend money on something else. So that's just an example with John Lee Dumas making, nearly $500,000 in 30 days. But it took years to get to that point. It took a lot of work and a lot of building. So question when somebody says, yeah, you can make a fast buck online. It's super easy. It never is. And I'm not saying this to discourage you, like this is super hard, you can never do it. No, you can, but you'll build it in stages. When you first start out, you may make a few $100s a month, which is great. You've never kind of made any money on your own before without a job. Then you might graduate to $1,000 a month, then a couple thousand, then maybe 5,000. Now you're replacing your income. And eventually, at some point, you could hit that mark where you can make $500,000 on one project. But I'm going to take a time out here, and I'm going to say to you that the success that we saw with John's Kickstarter and the success we see around you with people making millions of dollars with product launches, this is not the rule. This is exceptional. And yes, it is possible. And yes, John Lee Dumas was able to do it, and other people in our industry have been able to do it with these great big launches. And you can too. I'm not trying to shoot down your dreams, but I want you to set your own goals. That's what John set out to do. What's your goal? It doesn't have to be that high. Your goal might just be, I want to make $60,000 a year building something that is mine, my own legacy, my own business. And once you hit that goal, and once you actually achieve it, move the goalpost, increase the goal for next year and the year after. The point here is don't put so much pressure on yourself to say, everybody's a rock star. Everybody's making all this money. Why am I not making all this money? No, you are an individual. You're an individual business. You're an individual entity. You have your own path. Worry about your path. Guys, I got more on today's topic, but before that, I got to give love to today's sponsor, HostGator. Do you know that HostGator now has WordPress cloud hosting? That means it's optimized for WordPress sites, the easiest sites to get started for your business. With WordPress optimized sites, your site loads a lot faster because it's optimized for WordPress. And you can get started for about $6 a month with an amazing discount from HostGator if you use coupon code MBA30. All you got to do is go to HostGator.com/MBA30 to get started with this discount. Now, there's something really great about HostGator. It grows with you. So if your business grows, your website traffic grows, and you need more bandwidth, HostGator will upgrade you pain-free. But not only will they grow with you, but when you're choosing your plan, you may be thinking, should I go long-term, 3 years, 4 years? Should I lock in a great price? My advice to you, yes, because HostGator is not going to lock you in. What I love about them is that they're super fair. If for any reason you got to move on later on, or you sell your business and you need to sell this website, HostGator will fund you for the months that you paid for already. So you're not like locked in a contract and you'll lose all that money. Gator's got your back. So get started with HostGator at HostGator.com/MBA30. To wrap up today's lesson, if you want to make money online in a short period of time, start now. Start building your audience. Start creating a brand and a business that people see value in. That means that you help people, that whatever you do, you're constantly adding value. And the best way to do that, in my opinion, is to consistently provide valuable content to people, whether that's in video form, blog form, podcast form, infographics, whatever it is. Have a publishing schedule. Even if it's once a week, you're consistently publishing content and providing great value for people to come to your website, to come to your business and see you as an authority. All right, guys, that wraps up today's lesson. I hope you loved it. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you tune in tomorrow where we talk about when should you seek investment? When should you think about, hey, maybe I need an investor in my business, get a cash boost, and take it to the next level. We get into it in tomorrow's episode, so make sure you hit subscribe so you get it automatically. Until then, guys, I want to leave you with this. Part of the joy of being an entrepreneur is the struggle. I know that sounds crazy or sounds, depressing, but trust me, it is. Because in the struggle you grow, you become something else. Some of my fondest memories are the tough times right before we meet a breakthrough. So embrace the struggle. See it as a rite of passage. Know that those who struggle are the ones who succeed. And when you are struggling, you're on the path to success. It's okay to have a little bit of resistance, a little bit of difficulty. Because as they say, no pain, no gain, right? Have patience, keep moving forward, and you'll make it. All right, guys, I'll check you in tomorrow's episode. I'll see you then. Take care.